For the first time in a long time, I see blue skies. It has been so very moist this entire year. Good morning. Hi, my friend. How are you? Oh, goodness. Isn't this fun? I'm trying to... Hi, beautiful. I got to FaceTime with my little granddaughter this morning. Oh my gosh. She turned 1 in April and she's singing E-I-E-I-O. Just like, wow. And it's so fitting because this chapter 1 and the start of chapter 2 I did a little bit ago. So now it's me reading and seeing what I wrote back then, because it had kind of at the end of last year that I started, and then I got knocked completely senseless after Christmas, after traveling and not doing self-care. I was away for 3 weeks in December, came back and rung in the new year really sick. I think it was pneumonia. So then that was kind of it. I hit a wall. So kind of, and so yeah, so now, and I haven't read it. I printed, and this morning I kind of looked and I was like, oh yeah, perfection paralysis, no more. We're just doing it. Messy action. So chapter 1, roots and wings. The most important thing we can give a child are deep roots with a solid foundation of values to know where they come from, and wings with the courage, confidence, and strength to fly. We are born perfect and with the pure belief that we can have, do, and be anything we choose, boy or girl, after we innocently grow out of the absolutely authentic infant and toddler stage. We run smack into that 3-year-old Cinderella or the prince who saves her and makes all her dreams come true. We are ballerinas and fairy princesses. We are strong knight in shining armor or Wayne Gretzky hockey stars in the making. Our beliefs are massive that we can have and will have it all. The most we can hope to give our children are those roots, so they always know where they come from, and those massive, incredible wings, so that they know they can fly. I deeply love this, foundations and strength. But then we go home. Then we go today. Today home, play school, or kindergarten, and begin our golden social and education years. Some less than fabulous bully comes along and tells us we are ugly, we are fat, we are stupid, and generally just not good enough. But we stand on the field at school while teams are being chosen by the team captain, and we aren't chosen first or second. Nope, not third. We aren't the fastest or the coolest kid. Do you see where my Toastmaster speech came from? Oh, this is great. We aren't the fastest or coolest kids, so we aren't chosen 4th or even 5th. Our heart sinks. Please, God, don't let me be that kid. And the race to prove that we are good enough begins. Trying to fit in or just not be chosen last. My own life felt very much like Miss Cinderella from a very young age. At the end of many overwhelming days at school, trying to fit in or to be cool, I raced home to tell my parents about my victories and my stresses. After all, I was the center of their world, wasn't I? Instead of the glowing, loving encouragement that I expected and hoped to find, I found a stressed out, crying mom who didn't know how to pay all the bills with the amount of money earned. I realized at a very young age that my problems were not important, and neither was I compared to the real problems. Tears, anger, frustration in life began to get real at a very young age. I was taught from that then to help out around the house a lot, which turns out to be a massive gift in adulthood, but throughout childhood felt very much like the not dressed for the ball side of Cinderella. Scrubbing, cooking, laundry, really from 8 years old? Welcome to your life, Cinderella. When does the night show up? Walt Disney was pure genius. He gave the world hope, imagination, and encouraged us all to dream big. The downside to dreaming is reality. I grew up truly believing that every boy or man, or every boy man in the making, was also the potential knight in shining armor. What a splash of cold water in my face when I finally woke up to the deep knowing that the poor men that I married didn't owe me my sovereignty or my happiness. The only person who is ever able to save me from my evil stepmother and stepsister's life, wait for it, is me. We're the key to the kingdom. We are the answer to our dreams. As cliche as it sounds, we are the answer, period. So how then do you unlock that life you deeply deserve? You must go back. That means stop, put the truck in reverse and put the pedal to the metal. The movie Back to the Future just jumped into my head. How fun is that? And how fun will the journey be when you go back to the awestruck 3-year-old you who dreamt of a life full of love, laughter, fame, and fortune, and take out your crayons and begin to draw it out. The HD, very colorful poster of your dream life, now finally in the making. I mean rainbows and unicorns. I mean the kings and queens of the land. And if you think you're too old, stop it. Seriously, stop and get out of your way and dare to go back and play. What do you have to lose? Everything. Your future deeply connected, deeply happy, and unapologetically authentic you, without a single regret in life, needs you to demand the courage from within to refuse to settle for anything less than the extraordinary life that you are here to experience. This is so fun. This is like, yeah, this is me also reading this for the first time months and months and months later, so that's pretty fun. Since then we've kind of expanded to that, you know, every morning it is you versus you in the mirror. You know, the only competition we have is ourselves, and the only, you know, battle that we have is bankrupt or billionaire. And we get to choose in every moment and every day how we show up. And I absolutely believe that if we consciously show up as our billionaire mindset self, that life is going to get absolutely incredible in a big hurry. So that's how it feels. And so yeah, we'll add a little, and oh, how fun, how fun. So far we have, I definitely need to be working on this, but it's yeah, exciting. Bankrupt to Billionaire, the book. Watch out, world. I love you guys. Oh, this is magic. I will see you in the morning. I was really contemplating, you know, do we want to do weekends? Do we want to? And I'm like, you know what? I just love it. So I'm just going to show up, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I hope you enjoyed that blue sky today, my dear friend. I know the bugs are fierce. It's incredible to even brave to go outdoors, and my sidewalks are still soaked this morning, so there's no jumping on the lawnmower for a while. So we'll see how long it lasts. See if we get a little reprieve from the moisture, and see how the weekend goes. But yes, have a magical day. I absolutely love and adore you always. So mwah! See you tomorrow.